what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rippling doubles bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing on that star-spangled banner and wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
The Oilers in Washington to face the Capitals. Good morning in Alberta. Good afternoon here in Washington. It's Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer, Bryn Griffiths, Rob Brown, Jack Michaels, Brendan Escott. We are the Oilers Radio Network. And our starting lineup, it's brought to you by Coventry Homes. Flexibility within reach. Get back in the game with customizable designs by Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers. For the Oilers up front, Leon Draisaitl with Matt Savoy and Corey Perry on defense. Darnell Nurse and Ty Emberson. In goal, it's Calvin Pickard. For the Capitals, Dylan Strome with Alex Ovechkin and Alexi Protas up front on defense. Rasmus Sandin and John Carlson. In goal, it's Charlie Lindgren. The referees, Francis Charon and Brian Pochmera. Trent Knorr and Jonathan Deschamps. They are on the lines. We get set to go. The puck dropped, and we are underway from the Capital One Arena in Washington. Savoy will shoot it in. Lindgren out to play it. Rims it, knocked down, and it is Draisaitl to Savoy to the right wing point to Emberson, looking for a shooting lane. He'll let it go. That's blocked in front of the net. It goes to the right corner. Savoy, top of the circle, brings it up to the line. Into the corner, off the heel of the stick to Draisaitl. Puck sent to the blue line. Savoy keeps it in to Draisaitl, right wing. All the way across to Nurse. A shot, and it's blockered out of play by Lindgren.
That was Ovechkin getting a big piece of Darnell Nurse. A couple good plays there from Matt Savoy. And you can already tell that there's an appreciation from Leon Draisaitl, that he knows he's playing with a smart player. This will be an intriguing line to watch. McDavid out with Podkolzin and Kapanen.
Face off to the right of Lindgren as the puck goes to the right wing, and Wilson will flip it out. His own blue line, Bouchard off the stick of Kapanen. Roy to the end boards. Faravari now on the left wing. It gets to McMichael. He'll get it out. Cross ice to Wilson. He'll shoot it in. Goes right to Pickard. And it goes in front of the net. McMichael will jam it towards the goal. And Pickard will cover it up. Pickard stopped it. Thought he was playing it to an Oiler player. And it went right to the Capitals.
Well, the good news for Edmonton there is that puck didn't end up in the net.
Yes.
Because it could have. A little bit of a misplay from the goaltender, who's the better of the two puck-handling goalies for the Edmonton Oilers. Obviously, Stuart Skinner's the number one, but Pickard's had a solid year. This is a rare time where Pickard's getting the tougher start, though. The way it went yesterday for Philly, it didn't matter who was in goal. You hand over probably 4 goals out of the 5 that got past Stuart Skinner yesterday. It's tough to win games that way. Got to manage the puck better if you're Edmonton.
Kapanen will get it to the blue line and off the left wing boards now to McDavid. McDavid down the left wing. He'll cut to the front. He got tripped up. Penalty coming up to the Capitals. We're a minute 8 into a scoreless first, and the Edmonton Oilers will get the man advantage.
It's another part of Edmonton's game that's got to get better here, Cam. They got to make some things happen. They passed the puck, by my count, 16 times before putting the puck to the net.
McMichael with the trip.
And part of that happened because McDavid tried to cut inside, lost possession of the puck. So Oilers' first power play, which is still decent on the season. 7th in the NHL at 24.8%. Got to win draws, though.
Puck rimmed all the way down the ice.
And Washington's got a good penalty killing unit, 4th in the league at 82.2.
Power play brought to you by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at ATCOenergy.com as here comes Draisaitl in over the Capital line. Right wing to Hyman. Over to the left for Nugent Hopkins. Just smack it around to the right wing. Draisaitl to McDavid. McDavid down the right side to the corner. Now in behind the net. Over to the left. Top of the circle to Nugent Hopkins. To Draisaitl. Scores! Leon Draisaitl with a one-timer off the right wing. It's a power play goal. And it's 1-0 for the Oilers.
Leon just in the kill zone. Perfectly executed. Real nice play by Nugent Hopkins. McDavid shifted the angle to attack 2 or 3 times, and the NHL goal-scoring leader has his 42nd of the season.
Draisaitl now with points in 8 straight games. He's got 12 points in the last 8. And a perfect shot by Draisaitl. Lindgren, no chance at all. Edmonton 1-for-1 with a man advantage and up 1-0. A minute 42 into this first period. Well, he asked for the power play to look good, and they did.
They did. Connor was moving.
Yep. Puck drilled into the Washington zone, and the pass back to the right wing point by Henrique, but Klingberg wasn't quite there, and it comes out. Klingberg, who had a goal and an assist yesterday in that loss to Philadelphia. And the puck gets cleared out, and Chychrun back into his own end for the Capitals. On the right side to Van Riemsdyk. Up to Frank, back to Van Riemsdyk. On the right wing to Eller, and he'll direct it in. Mangiapane after it on the forecheck for the Capitals. Puck on the end boards. Eller in the right wing corner. Eller to the blue line. To Van Riemsdyk, his shot, and that one goes wide of the net. Or Carlson's shot goes wide of the Edmonton goal, and the puck into the middle, and it's sent right up the middle to Jeff Skinner. He's got a breakaway. He's in. Didn't get much of a shot, and it goes off the pad of Lindgren. The net knocked off in behind Lindgren.
I think Jeff's got to shoot the puck there. You know, he was at the end of his shift, but it was a great play by Ethan Frank.
Ethan Frank, he knocked the net off.
And Ethan Frank can skate.
Yes.
But
you're right, he made a good play.
He made a great play because he attacked the potential of a forehanded shot, almost forced the backhand.
Yep.
This will be an interesting line here. I mean, Nugent Hopkins has got some support on his wing. Arvidsson was signed to be a second-line winger. Hyman, of course, 70 goals last year between the regular season and the playoffs.
Face off to the right of Lindgren. He had 19 saves and a 4-3 win at Philadelphia February 6th. That was his last game. Logan Thompson played yesterday in Pittsburgh. And what was an 8-3 victory for the Capitals. Chychrun with the puck up the right wing to Frank. Frank to center ice to Eller. Lost it at the Edmonton blue line. And Emberson to Nurse. Now up the right wing. Nugent Hopkins to Arvidsson. Off the right wing boards and in. Sandin gets hooked a little there by Nugent Hopkins. Puck goes to the left wing corner. Nugent Hopkins, top of the circle, left side. Off the stick of Arvidsson, and it does come out. Protas will shoot it in. Pickard to play it. Right wing to Emberson. Checked by Protas. Puck gets to the left wing. Strome. His pass for Protas doesn't connect. It goes in behind the net. And it's Strome stepping out. It's shot. And the save made by Pickard as Dylan Strome walked out from behind the net. And a good stop by Pickard. He held on to it.
And that play happened because Alexei Protas, who you saw in the Western Hockey League with Prince Albert, this guy has just taken a quantum step forward here. Basically over the last season and a bit. And he got in on the forecheck and created a turnover. They got a real good opportunity, and Strome outscored Connor McDavid in the Ontario Hockey League. Of course, Connor McDavid was with the World Junior team in 14-15, lost some games that year, but Strome's a highly skilled player. Solid stop from Pickard.
Face off to Pickard's left. A puck to the left wing corner. Matthias Ekholm will float it out, and it's in the neutral zone. 1-0 Oilers lead. We are 3.5 into the opening period. Pass across to Savoy, comes in on the right wing. And the St. Albert product will softly dump it in. He gets it himself. He's on the end boards. It's poked in behind the net to Perry. He'll wrap it around. The save made by Lindgren. Puck swept up near the blue line. Protas. Leave it. Now it goes to Sandin on the left wing, and he'll drill it in. Ekholm into the left wing corner of the Oiler end. Up the left wing, it gets to the line. That's kept in. Comes back to Pickard. He'll go across to Ekholm. Over to Bouchard. He'll go in behind the Edmonton goal. Oilers make changes. Evan Bouchard waits in behind the net. Comes out with it. Set up the left wing to Kapanen. Back to Bouchard. Out through the middle, but McDavid was offside, couldn't touch it, so it's icing against the Oilers.
Looks like Spencer Carberry, who's leading the charge right now for NHL Coach of the Year. I think that's given from Washington. He wants Lars Eller out. And now Dubois out against the McDavid line. So Pierre-Luc Dubois didn't work for him in LA Kings last year. But this Caps organization dumped Darcy. Good trade for both teams. Darcy Kemper's played well for LA. And Dubois is back to being on pace for a 60-point score here in Washington.
Face off to the Oilers zone, and Bouchard will get it out. Up the left wing. Give the puck to Podkolzin, and he'll dump it in. Goes in behind the net. Ferravari takes a hit. To Roy, now to Wilson. Off the boards. Kapanen keep it in for Edmonton. To Podkolzin on the left wing. To the right side of Klingberg's, come into the blue line, pokes it behind the goal to McDavid, and he's got spun off of it by Roy. He'll lead the rush. He's got Wilson with him. And over the Edmonton line, the pass across, too far for Wilson.
Excellent work back to the puck there by Kapanen. He helped break the play up.
McDavid into the Capital zone for Kapanen. His shot high off the glass, goes to the blue line. Kulak across the line to Emberson, down the left wing to Kapanen, back to Emberson. He'll shoot it, tip just off the outside of the post. Lindgren didn't know where it was. And Dubois will get it out for the Capitals. He'll dump it in. 5:15 gone here in the first. 1-0 Oilers on a power play goal by Leon Draisaitl. Emberson up the right wing at center ice. He'll shoot it in. As it goes into the corner, it's Hyman centering past that just beyond the stick on the right wing of Brown. Back to the blue line. Emberson to the left point for Nurse. A little snapshot. Hits the end boards. Jeff Skinner in behind the net. Got checked by Dowd. Puck comes loose. Goes to the left wing. And Chychrun up the left wing side. Got the puck to Radish, and he'll dump it in. Nurse rimming it. Dowd had it in his skates. Peeled out of his skates by Skinner. Jeff Skinner gets to center ice for Edmonton. And a move at the blue line and dumps it in.
That was offside.
One line's been waved it off, and the other one blew the whistle. Good enough. We'll take a break. 6 minutes, 3 seconds gone here in the first. 1-0. Oilers lead the Capitals. From the Capital One Arena in Washington, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Lead here in the first, taking on the Capitals. Today's Pets of Oil Country 50-50, presented by Rogers. It's in support of the Edmonton Humane Society and Dogs with Wings, helping provide safe, loving homes for domestic animals in northern Alberta and ensuring that assistance dogs can continue to support those in need. Leon Draisaitl from Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and Connor McDavid on the power play. 1:42 in. That's the only goal so far. Face off outside the Capitals blue line. Nugent-Hopkins took the draw, and it's Ekholm to Bouchard. Steps over center. He's able to shoot it in. Carlson takes it in the corner to the middle of Mangiapane. Off the right wing to Frank. They'll play it down that right side. Go to the end boards. Goes to Eller. Pushed off of it by Bouchard. Bouchard can't get it out. Sandin keeps it in front to Eller. And a great glove save made by Pickard. As Lars Eller got fed right in the slot area and one-timed it on goal.
So Evan Bouchard made a good play in the corner to come up with the puck, but he tried to dump it up the wall. And Washington picked it off. One thing that's happened here with the Capitals is they added Matt Roy and Jacob Chychrun to their defense. And their defense has vastly improved in their ability to both transition and transport the puck up the ice. So they get a second-line center in Dubois in a trade for a goaltender. By the way, they got Logan Thompson. The Oilers are getting them back up today, too. Pickard, the Oilers back up playing. They did some good things.
Sandin in front of the net off the stick of Ovechkin. It goes wide. Protas will center it, and it's shot wide by Strome in front of Ovechkin. Stopped by Pickard, and the Oilers come out 3-on-2. Draisaitl across ice to Savoy. In over the line. His pass to the middle glances off his stick. It's cleared out, and here's Strome into the Oiler end. He'll stop on the left wing. Leave the puck. Ovechkin brings it up to the blue line. Down to the middle. Chychrun. Shot high and wide. Ovechkin, to the right wing corner off the stick of Protas. It goes in behind the Edmonton goal. And through the middle, it's Draisaitl.
What a play.
Klingberg in behind the net, up to Draisaitl. Draisaitl brings it in, gets separated from the puck. Chychrun up the left wing for Protas. 1-0 Oilers here in the first. Up to the blue line, Savoy kept it in.
Great strip by Klingberg and then a reverse pivot to start the transition.
Wilson rolls it into the left wing corner of the Oilers zone. It goes to the top of the circle. Wilson will get it across to the right wing point. Van Riemsdyk down low to Dubois. His centering pass, and that goes off the stick of McMichael. On the right wing, Kapanen for Edmonton. We'll get it across to Nurse. They'll shoot it in. Goes to the right wing. Kapanen all the way around to the left point. Nurse had to hurry to keep it in. Left point goes cross ice over the stick of McDavid. The puck cleared out by Wilson. Won't be icing. So it goes deep into the Edmonton zone. It's McDavid off the right wing boards. Now starts up through the middle. Gathers speed in over the Washington line. Goes to the right wing corner. Back to the point, but Bouchard wasn't quite there in time. Oilers have to regroup. Played 8 minutes and 20 seconds of the first. 1-0 Oilers lead. Draisaitl, league leading 42nd of the year. Bouchard right side to Connor Brown. Into the Washington zone. Pass to the middle. It goes off a stick in front of the net. The chance at the side of the goal. It just hopped over the stick of Skinner. Back to Bouchard. Rips it on net. Save made by Lindgren. Puck on the right wing. Bouchard another shot. He fired it cross corner. And Feravari is going to bring it out for the Capitals.
Jeff Skinner missed an open net. Absolute sitter. He's got to bury that.
Puck on the left wing. Get back to the point. Carlson shot. Tipped off the outside of the Edmonton goal. Dowd has it in the left wing corner for the Capitals. To Sandin quickly across the line. Now to Radish on the right point. Down low Carlson. His pass off a stick. It goes to the left wing point. Sandin to Carlson. Across to Radish. He tried to put it through the middle. It hit Henrique and it comes out of the zone.
Got to move your feet against this team.
Carlson off the left wing boards and in. His pass to the middle broken up by Klingberg. And the Oilers will bring it out. Victor Arvidsson down the left side. He's in over the line. He'll slow up. He'll try to shoot it. It's blocked. It goes into the left wing corner. Mangiapane off the boards. He's able to get it out. To Sandin. It's at center ice. Now Frank into his own end to Sandin. Sandin will play it. The Van Riemsdyk goes in behind the Capitals goal. 1-0 Oilers lead. We're halfway through the first period. Now Chychrun to Frank. Directed in past Kulak. He's got to hurry. Eller was in on the forecheck. Give it to Klingberg. Now on the right wing to Kapanen. Still in the Oiler end. Now through the middle. He finds Brett Kulak. Comes into the Capital zone. Drops it to Draisaitl. All the way across to Kapanen. Kapanen along the right wing. Up against the hash mark. Up against the boards at the hash marks. He's got it tied up. Goes to the blue line where Emberson
stuck with David and Draisaitl out here together with Kapanen.
And it's Draisaitl with the puck to McDavid, left wing corner. He'll stop in the corner. He'll make a couple of moves trying to get by Frank, but Frank got the puck free. On the right wing to Eller, he'll clear it out. It will not be hard enough for icing. Nurse to the right for Emberson. He'll take a hard hit, but he got it up the right wing as Wilson was barreling in there. Center ice, McMichael brings it in. Wilson off his stick. It goes to the right wing corner of the Oilers zone. Dubois back to the point. Roy over to Feravari. Feravari to the high slot. Dubois snapshot off a skate. Goes to the left corner. Feravari along the left wing boards for Wilson, but it's taken away. And out comes McDavid. In over the Washington line. Drops it. Draisaitl across to McDavid. To Draisaitl. Shot blocked. He's got it back though. To the blue line. And Bouchard rips it wide of the net. It's in behind the goal. 8.5 to go in the first. 1-0 Oilers lead. They're going to tie it up on the end boards. It works itself loose to Protas. So go through the middle off the stick of Wilson and out. It will be icing against the Capitals.
Wow, much better performance from Edmonton. This highly entertaining game. Chances both ways. And something interesting with the Washington Capitals. There's only currently with Askarov currently with the San Jose Barracuda. There's only 3 right-handed catching goaltenders in the National Hockey League. And 2 of them play here in Washington, with Logan Thompson and Charlie Lindgren. The other one, Corral Melka.
Oh, for Melka in Utah.
In Utah. Yep, that's it.
He shot to the right of Lindgren. We had 8:16 to go in the first. 1-0 Oilers lead. Protas with a puck for the Capitals. Softly off the left wing boards. He'll go after it, but Ekholm got body possession. Puck goes behind the net, and Protas catches up to it. Back to the right wing point. Carlson over to Sandin. Back to Carlson. Winds up, doesn't shoot. Now to the slot. To Strome. A shot, and that one steered aside by Pickard. Puck on the right wing board. Sandin out of the corner, into the slot to Strome. Now to Carlson on the blue line. Right wing to Strome, to the blue line to Sandin. Over to Carlson. One-timer save made by Pickard. And the rebound got loose, and it was Henrique getting it over to the left wing boards. Bouchard pokes it up the left side. Brown gets it out. Oilers got a 2-on-1. Puck brought in on the left, pass across. Ekholm is shot, and Lindgren with a great save coming across after Skinner fed that pass to Ekholm. Puck cleared out. It's Klingberg inside the Edmonton blue line.
These guys have played completely differently. Much more aggressive on the forecheck than Philly. They don't have the same speed, so if you can get it past them, you can create some odd man breaks, and Edmonton's had that happen here in this game.
Kulak will shoot it in. On the end boards, Chychrun to Van Riemsdyk. Around the right wing. Got it to Dowd. He'll get it out. Give it to Chychrun. Into the Oilers zone. Trying to cut to the middle. He does, and a backhand off the arm of Pickard. Quite a move by Chychrun. Puck in the left corner of the Edmonton zone. And up the left side, Arvidsson will get it out. He'll find Nugent Hopkins. He'll come in over the line on the right wing now. Nugent Hopkins to Arvidsson. Top of the circle in the Capital zone. Dowd and Nugent Hopkins battle. Loose puck goes to Duhaime, and he'll get it out. Give it to Radish.
This is a heck of a hockey.
It's unbelievable.
The pace and tempo in this game is something.
It's a 180 from yesterday's game. 1-0 Oilers lead here in the first.
Well, backed off here a bit in a 1-2-2.
Draisaitl leaving in his own zone to Nurse. Nurse to Draisaitl. He cuts up the middle at center now and over the line to Savoy. Trying to get it back to Draisaitl. Hits a capital stick. Eller will take it behind the net. And now Eller up the left wing. The Faravari scoops it into the Edmonton zone. Corey Perry up the right wing. Cross-ice pass to Draisaitl. Gets over the line, just on the left side, right at the blue line, and it goes across the line, just curls out of the zone. Bouchard will retreat. Cross to Nurse. Nurse over to Evan Bouchard. Oilers change the forwards. Bouchard now skates up the right wing. Throw it across to Podkolzin. Couldn't get it into the Capitals' end. Matthias Ekholm turns in front of his bench. Puck just gets to center ice. Brought in now on the right side by Wilson. He went to center. It goes off the outside of the Edmonton goal. Back to the right wing point. Carlson to Wilson in the slot. Wanted to shoot it. The puck was bouncing, and it goes into the right corner. McMichael to the blue line. Sandin. Oh, he almost lost it, and the puck cleared out by Kapanen. Broken up by Sandin. Otherwise, McDavid was on a breakaway at him. Stumped in to the Oiler end. McMichael in the right wing corner. Up to Dubois. Mishandled the pass. It comes out. Under 5 to go here in the first. 1-0 Oilers lead. Great to have you on board wherever you are along the Oilers radio network today.
Oilers have just missed on a couple of quick strike plays up the ice.
Sandin can't get it out. Here's Brown on the right wing, waiting, makes a move, and he gets checked on the play.
It's going to be hard to beat a guy when you're stationary.
Strome. The Edmonton blue line couldn't get it deep. Move it to Protas. He'll shoot it in. Pickard slowed it up. Goes to the right corner. Henrique will get it out through the middle. Glances off the stick to Connor Brown. At the Capital blue line, Protas takes it into his zone. Now through the middle. Pass hits the stick of Arvidsson. Goes into the Edmonton end. And up the middle comes Ty Emberson. Pass off the stick of Arvidsson. Chychrun trying to tight turn it, but unable to do anything with it. Arvidsson trying to swing it back to the right wing point. Nurse pinched in. Radish will get it out. Give it to Chychrun. Chikrin down the left wing, or down the right wing to Radish. To stop in the right wing corner. Engaged upon by Nurse. Puck goes over to the left side. Chikrin in from the blue line. To the point. The shot by Duhaime. There's lots of traffic. Didn't get through. Arvidsson will get it out. Through the middle to Nugent Hopkins. Into the Capital zone. It goes to the right wing corner. Chikrin will take it in behind the net. Now up the right side. Banked it out. Bouchard with it. Just inside the Edmonton blue line. 3:20 to go in the first. 1-0 Oilers lead. Bouchard steps to center. Shoots it in. Knocked out of the air by Feravari. Over to Roy. Roy through the middle to Eller. Off the right wing boards and in. Turning on it is Ekholm. Eller right there. Frank in as well for the Capitals. Gets jammed back to the right wing point. Roy over to Feravari into the slot. The one-timer save made by Pickard off of Mangiapane's one-time shot. We're going to take a break. They're flying through this first period. 1-0 Oilers lead the Capitals. 2:53 to go in the first. From the Capital One Arena in Washington, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey folks, Paul Brandt here. I love being an Albertan, and I love Ford trucks. And I know that like hard-working Albertans across this great province, there's a Ford truck for everyone. Like Super Duty. It's what I like to call a workhorse. A truck built for heavy-duty performance and getting the job done. Now that's a truck to live and work by. So whatever you're working on, you'll know that the 2024 Ford Super Duty's got the goods. Get yours today at your Alberta Ford dealer. Just tell them PB sent you.
Hey, Edmonton. Ever think about who gets your hard-earned money when you buy groceries or gas? For all you know, it could be buying a second yacht or private jet. But at Co-op, they put it right back into the community. That's because they're owned by 120,000 everyday Edmontonians, not a corporation. Feel good about...
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer. We are here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home and home payments, no interest for 1 year. The Oilers have the only goal so far in this game. It was Leon Draisaitl, 42nd of the year, from Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and Connor McDavid. There was a minute 42 in. That was on the power play. But this game has not lacked for opportunities at both ends of the rink.
A lot of jam plays in tight for Washington. They got a big team. They probably got, I'd say, the second or third biggest team. The only team I can think of that's bigger than them is Vegas. And the Oilers capitalize on the power play. But Edmonton's had some transition opportunities when Washington is sold out only on the forecheck, because they're playing a very passive neutral zone. It's a... I'm not even sure it's a 1-2-2. It might be really more of a 1-3-1 through the neutral zone.
Face off in the Oiler end. Feravari on the left wing point. On the right wing, it comes back to Royal. Shoot it. Tipped. Comes across. Scores. Off the left side. That pinballed over to Tom Wilson. And he ties the game at 1.
Bad break for Edmonton there. And Tom Wilson, who went into the Four Nations face-off. This guy can score goals. That's his 26th of the season. He had more goals than both Connor McDavid and Nate McKinnon. But you got to win offense. You got to win draws. And the Oilers have been struggling on face-offs really over the last 8 to 10 games. And the puck ends up in the net. We're tied.
Shot from the point that hit skates in front of the net comes right across to Wilson. 17-15 time of the goal. Wilson's got points in 3 straight.
So he's tied on the team lead with Ovechkin. And again, Edmonton's missed an open net for Jeff Skinner.
Strome behind his goal to Chikrin. Wraps it up the left side and out. We're tied at 1. We're here in the first. Protas now steals. Gets the puck into the Oiler end. And it passed to the middle. Picked off by Connor Brown. They come into the Capital zone. Right side to Henry. Down the right wing boards to Brown. Puck comes loose. Jeff Skinner, left wing corner. Skinner trying to make a move out of the left corner. It goes right to Lindgren, and he'll cover it up. With 2:08 to go here in the first, and this game tied at 1.
Well, the Oilers going for a little bit more balance in their lines. McDavid, Draisaitl, Nugent-Hopkins down the middle. And they got to get some productivity further down the lineup. It can't. I mean, Draisaitl has scored again. His 42nd of the year, was a power play marker. Savoy set him up for a good look here in this period as well, and as did McDavid. The one time they put McDavid and Leon together.
Yeah. A lot of opportunity there for Edmonton. Dubois and Roy get the assist on that goal by Wilson. The puck inside the Capital zone. Poke just past Klingberg, and it comes out. Radish to Carlson, now down the left wing. Quick shot on net by Dowd, and a good save by Pickard. Dowd went hard to the front of the net. That'll draw everybody in there.
Edmonton's getting a penalty here. I think it's going to be a...
To separate all the combatants.
For sure, Arvidsson's going to a box. He might get the only penalty. Really?
So Arvidsson is, looks like it is.
Edmonton, number 33, minor penalty for roughing.
All right. Well, Oilers will be shorthanded when we come back. 1:51 to go in the first. Tied at 1, the Oilers and the Capitals. From the Capital One Arena here in Washington, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Experience a game day meal that's second to none. Fanfare with Skip is your all-star lineup of local restaurants this hockey season. Watch Jack Michaels give you the play-by-play on each restaurant's connection to the community and our team. Visit EdmontonOilers.com/skip to watch this month's episode with Swiss Don't Air. Then open your Skip app and tap in an order with exclusive fan access to a deal each game day during the month.
It's somebody's power play of the day for the Washington Capitals.
The Capitals are currently 12th in the league, Cam, on the power play at 23.3%. Edmonton has dropped to 26th in the league at 75.2%.
Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
Kind of an unnecessary penalty there from Arvidsson. I think you'd probably like to have that sequence back.
We're tied at 1. We got 1:51 to go in the first period. Game 2 of the 5-game road trip for Edmonton. Off the draw. Ekholm gets it down the ice. Carlson out from behind his net for the Capitals. Goes off the end of his stick, and Ekholm will drill it down the ice. Just missed the referee's head. Sharon got his tower buzzed on that. Strome will bring the puck in. He's in on the right wing. Back to the point. Carlson on the right wing boards to Strome. His pass. That's broken up by Ekholm. He'll get it to the line. It was close. Ovechkin will shoot it off the left wing, and the save by Pickard. He'll hold on to it.
So this is interesting to me because they're down Matthias Janmark, who's killed a lot with Connor Brown, as you know. Okay.
Yeah.
Janmark, a healthy scratch. I think it's going to be a short-term situation for Janmark. I think he's playing Tuesday in Tampa. Back comes Henrique and Nugent Hopkins for a D-zone draw here.
It's Henrique in there with Strome.
Henrique's 55% this year.
Strome's able to get it to Carlson. On the right, Mangiapane's shot misses on the short side, and it gets by Ovechkin and goes down to the Washington blue line. Now Henrique breaks things up. Toe-picked, but he got the puck back to Kulak, and he'll shoot it down the ice. We're into the last minute here in the first. Tied at 1, the Oilers taking on the Capitals. Mangiapane through the middle. Into the Oiler end. His pass goes off the stick of Podkolzin, and it comes out. Kapanen, he's flying after it. He gets knocked down by Carlson, and the puck goes in behind the Washington net, and wheeling it up is Wilson up the left wing with 34 seconds to go in the period. He'll dump it in. Ekholm on the inboards. Gonna poke that up the left side, but Wilson will get it to the line to Chychrun. Chychrun, a wrist shot, scores. Chychrun let it go from the point. And it found its way through. That's a power play goal, and the Capitals are up 2-1. Jacob Chychrun gets his 17th of the year.
Well, he's a guy capable of giving you double-digit goals from the point. He's going to be an important UFA for them to sign in the offseason. I don't think that got a piece of Ethan Frank, who was the net front. And that penalty that Arvidsson takes comes back to haunt Edmonton in the final 30 seconds of the kill. So what was a promising start in Edmonton here in Washington for the Oilers, and they're going to be down after 1.
In the Oiler end, it's Draisaitl. Oh, penalty coming up here. There'll be a cross-checking call, and it's going against the Capitals. So the Edmonton Oilers are about to go on the power play.
Is it against Washington or Edmonton here?
Well, I thought it was a Capital stick.
It looks like, yeah. Looks like, okay, well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Washington, number 3, minor penalty for cross-checking.
Didn't like that, did
The
they?
stick was broken, so
Yeah.
the Oilers go on a late power play here.
Now, if you win the draw, you got 10 seconds left in the period, put it to the net. And sometimes that has helped Edmonton a couple times. Of course, they scored a real nice power play goal already in this game.
McDavid to take the draw, wins it. Goes back to the line. It's Bouchard, left wing to Nugent-Hopkins. Over to Bouchard, 6 seconds left. Right wing corner to Draisaitl. Draisaitl up the right wing to the line. Bouchard shot, and that misses on the short side. But the Edmonton Oilers have a minute 49 of power play time to start off the second period. They're down with Bob Stauffer. 5-1, Capitals lead. We're getting ready for the third period here. Oilers had a 1-0 lead at one point in this game. Capitals got 2 before the end of the first, scored 3 in the second. We dropped the puck. We're underway here in the third. Emberson to Draisaitl up the left wing. That's too far for Nurse. Goes into the Capital zone. Carlson to Strome. We get it across to Sandin up the left wing to Protas. He wanted to go cross ice to Ovechkin, but that's broken up by Draisaitl now to Nurse. Up the right wing for Emberson. Ty Emberson into the Capital zone. Will shoot it towards the net and is saved by Lindgren. Big rebound to the slot, and Protas finds it there, and he'll come up the right side. Then he got over the line and had it knocked off his stick. Draisaitl slow things down. Put it back into his own end. Oilers change the forwards.
First time we've seen Henrique at left wing. He's playing left wing on this line with McDavid. I don't think I've seen Henrique at left wing all year.
Kaplan on the right wing. To the right corner. McDavid goes in behind the net. Goes over to Kaplan on the right side. To the blue line to Bouchard. Now to Henrique. Henrique up to the point. Got it low. Ekholm to McDavid. For Kapanen on the right. To the right wing point. To Henrique. Wanted to push that into the corner. McMichael's able to get it out. Bouchard to go back into his own end. 5-1 Capitals here early in the third. Up the right wing was Arvidsson. Got wedged up against the boards. And he'll then drill the puck into the zone. It goes to Chychrun. Across to Van Riemsdyk through the middle. That pass eludes Dowd, and it's icing against Washington.
I'm just thinking, are they going to play Savoy at center here? He's hardly played center all year in the minors. They're going to give him a shift at center here. Nugent Hopkins back out with Arvidsson here and Hyman.
Face off to the right of Lindgren.
Again, we talked about this, Cam. We knew this was going to be a tough trip. Couple matinees. The 4-game trek every year what the Oilers get is Washington, Tampa, Florida, and Carolina.
Klingberg put it on net, glove by Lindgren.
And since coming out of the 21 back, out of the Scotiabank North Division in 2021, that 4-game trek has been brutal for the Oilers every year. They have been able to get some points historically in Florida. They would have liked to have gotten 2 more goals in Florida last year in Game 7 of the Stanley Cup.
Cleared out. Klingberg back into the Oilers zone. Forced in behind the net by Dowd. Now Dowd comes back there and then lifts the stick of Klingberg, and the puck comes free. Dowd has it on the right wing. Back to the point. And Riemsdyk can get a shot through. And puck rimmed by Klingberg up the right wing. It does come out of the zone. Chychrun at his own blue line. Back into his end. Throw it across. Van Riemsdyk now to Chychrun. Chychrun through the middle to Eller. Now check just inside Edmonton zone. It comes out, and it's Henrique down the right wing to Savoy. They give it to Henrique. He'll shoot it. That goes off his stick. Bounces in front of the net. Henrique gathers it. Back to the line. Emberson's shot. Doesn't get through. Lots of traffic in front of the goal. And Mangiapane's able to get it out.
Real nice, quick little play by Savoy to create a look.
Eller into the Oiler end. To the left wing point. To Sandin. His shot. That's booted out by Pickard. Puck sent to the blue line. It's kept in, though. Carlson got it over to the left wing corner. Goes to Sandin on the point. Sandin comes down the left wing boards. Cross to Carlson. Carlson in front of the net. Directed towards the goal, but it went off of Emberson. Frank's got it on the right wing to the blue line to Sandin. To Eller in the right corner. Hit by Emberson. Rimmed by Henrique. That does not get out. It's up at the blue line. A move by Sandin to shake off Skinner. Left side to Ovechkin. He's got a couple of goals in this game. Give it to Carlson in the middle. And down the right wing. Mangiapane to Faravari down the right side. Across to Ovechkin. He fanned on the one-timer. Went off the heel of his stick. He had a wide open net. And Nurse will bring it out. Nurse will shoot it on goal. Lindgren the save. Ovechkin that close to getting the hat-trick goal. It's a 5-1 Capitals lead. Just over 4 minutes gone here in the third period as Draisaitl comes out of the Edmonton end. Now in over the Washington line, down the right wing for Brown. Brown to the boards, checked by Protas. Protas gets it across to Roy. Left wing to Feravari. He'll shoot it in. Strome on the right wing. To the right wing point to Roy. Back to Strome. Into the corner. Protas to Ovechkin. Ovechkin is pass in front of the net. Off the stick of the netminder Pickard. And it goes down the ice.
I think they're going to try to set up Ovi for the Hattie.
You got that right. Roy's got it in behind the Capitals net. 5-1 Washington here in the third. 4:45 gone. As Chychrun up the left wing to Dubois. Pinched upon by Podkolzin. On the left side, Wilson will shoot it in. Pickard can set it. Left wing corner to Kulak. Now to McDavid. On the left side to Podkolzin. He'll dump it to the corner. He'll go after. He runs into Wilson. Puck goes to the left wing. McMichael to Chychrun. Around the boards to Connor McMichael. He'll bounce it into the Oilers zone. Dubois will go to the right wing corner. Now in behind the net. Dubois back to the blue line. Van Riemsdyk across the line to Chychrun. Into the slot. McMichael's shot. And that one blocked in front of the goal. Chychrun can keep it in. Has it left wing point.
You can see how skilled their D is. They're way better than they were.
Back to the line. Goes to the right side. Jammed towards the goal. A save made by Pickard out of the right corner is Van Riemsdyk with the opportunity. Now Dubois with it. Over to Chychrun in from the left point. He'll spin it off the left wing boards. Chychrun will take a snapshot. And that goes off the shin pads of Klingberg. On the right wing, Kapanen will get it out. Flip it into the Capitals zone. Van Riemsdyk from behind his net. At the right wing to Dowd. He'll get the puck into the Oiler end. Go to the right corner. They get a pass out. Quick shot. And on the short side, that just goes wide of the net. It's Duhaime with the chance. The puck goes into the Capitals zone. Sandin, he got checked. He comes in front. The backhand scores! Ryan Nugent-Hopkins made a little move as the puck came in front of the net, and he gets the Oilers' second goal. They're down 5-2.
Wow, lucky break for Edmonton. Really no other way to say it, but RNH, he needed some positive energy there, and he capitalizes for his 16th goal of the season. Just a reversal, and give Arvidsson and Hyman credit. They were in on the forecheck. Arvidsson will pick up an assist. RNH elevates the puck, and it's 5-2.
6:35, time of the goal. And the Oilers get to within 3. Stumped into the Oilers zone. Pickard cross to Bouchard. Out through the middle, able to get it out. Right in front of the Capitals bench. Carlson on the right, goes to the middle. Savoy back into the Oilers zone for Bouchard. Out the left wing to Jeff Skinner. That hit at the blue line. Out with it is Eller. Dump the puck to the right wing corner. Ekholm trying to turn it up the left. He gets it through the middle to Henrique. Now to center ice for Bouchard. Into the Capital zone. To Savoy on the right. Got hit on the right wing boards by Feravari. Feravari to Protas to Feravari. Now he'll skate through center. Into the Oiler end. Left wing to Strome. Down the left side to Ovechkin. His pass in front. Poked on net. Save made by Pickard as Protas was able to get it on goal. We're going to take a break. 5-2. Capitals lead the Oilers. 7.5 gone here in the third from the Capital One Arena in Washington. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer. We're here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Oilers down 5-2 here in the third. 7.5 gone in the period.
David Draisaitl and Connor Brown together here.
Ryan Nugent-Hopkins has scored here in the third period to get the Oilers within 3. Puck goes to Emberson. He'll get it high in the air. To the blue line. McDavid across to Nurse at center ice. He'll drill the puck into the Capital zone. Ferravari to Wilson out of McMichael. Cross ice.
Sorry, Cam. They've done a great job in the breakouts.
Very much. That's center ice. Dubois. Take it back into his own end. Through the middle. Missed McMichael. It's at the Capital blue line. Roy up in the air. Dumped it. Up the right wing. Emberson to Brown. Brown comes into the Capital zone across to Nurse. Went off the heel of his stick. Now he gets it on the left wing point. Down the left side behind the net to Brown. Right wing to Draisaitl. To the point to Klingberg. Klingberg into the slot to McDavid. He's forced back to the line by Roy. Got it behind the net. Goes into some skates. McMichael to Ovechkin, and he'll clear it. Oilers down 5-2 here in the third. Puck brought in by Nurse. To Draisaitl to the point. Klingberg shot, and a save made by Lindgren. He'll hold on as we played 8:42 of the third period. Oilers are in Tampa on Tuesday, Florida Thursday, Carolina Saturday. Oil Kings are at home tonight, 6 o'clock, Rogers Place. They host the Medicine Hat Tigers. That should be a good matchup. Oil Kings won in Medicine Hat on Friday. Face off to the left to Lindgren. Arvidsson going to take the draw for the Oilers. Stick snaps in half. Klingberg on the right wing point. He'll get it down the right wing.
Oh. Two-handed elbow to the head of Arvidsson. Of course, he got away.
Now the puck cleared out by Dowd. It goes down the right wing. It comes across Chychrun. Across to Radish. That one hit him in the skate. Goes to the left wing corner. Radish on the inboards to Dowd. Back to the point for Chychrun. He'll get it across to Van Riemsdyk. Put it off the inboards. Chychrun in from the left wing point. Hyman's trying to get it loose. Dowd goes into the left wing corner, then gave it away to Hyman. He'll go across. The Kulak comes into the Capital zone. He's on the left wing, up near the top of the circle. Into the corner to Nugent Hopkins. He'll look to the slot. His pass hit a stick, but it was kept in by Bouchard to Arvidsson on the right wing. Oilers down by 3 here in the third. 10:22 to go in the period. Hyman across the top of the circles, trying to cut towards the net. Doesn't have a line. Off the left side, Arvidsson in front of the net, just put wide by Kulak. Good opportunity there for Edmonton. Nugent Hopkins left corner out to Hyman. His shot doesn't get through. It goes over to the right wing. To the inboards. Dowd hit Hyman with it. Hyman from the left wing, unable to get it in front of the net. Radish goes to the inboards. To Dowd. On the right wing to Chychrun. Chychrun knocked down.
2 good shifts in a row for this line.
Yes. And Van Riemsdyk will take it behind the net. And the Oilers will make changes. And Riemsdyk on the left wing to Strome. Strome skates to the Edmonton blue line to Protas on the right wing. All the way across Ovechkin. The shot and the save made by Pickard. Ovechkin to the point. Carlson on the right. The one-timer save. Rebound scores. Dylan Strome got the rebound and makes it 6-2 for the Capitals.
This Protas is a heck of a player. He's quick and decisive, and he's big. And they've created a couple goals just off of his work. No chance for Pickard.
Strome gets his 18th. He's got points in 8 straight games. As he had an assist in the first, an assist in the second, now a goal here in the third. 10:38 time of the goal. And the Capitals are up 6-2. Bouchard through the middle, but Eller looking for Mangiapane. Bouchard took it away. Todd Colson stood up at the Capitals blue line. Puck goes to Bouchard. Right wing to Kapanen. Off his stick into the Capitals zone. Carlson in behind the net. Bumped hard by Podkolzin. Jammed it loose. Podkolzin now left wing corner. His pass to the middle off a stick before it get to Henry to the blue line. Bouchard's shot, that's blocked, and it comes out.
Can't believe how few times this year Bouchard shot gets through.
Bouchard down the right wing. His shot and a save made by Lindgren. Brodus and Carlson with the assists on that goal by Strome. On the left wing, it's cleared out by Sandin. Out of Mangiapane. Down the right wing to Ovechkin. It's swatted away from him by Ekholm. And the puck deep into the Oiler end. Henrique up the left wing to Savoy. All the way across to Perry. Perry hit on the right wing boards. It goes in behind the Capitals net. Alexi Protas through the middle of the ice to Strome. 8 minutes to go in the third. 6-2, Capitals lead. Strome, the high slot, the Oilers zone, knocked away from him. Emberson across to Nurse. Nurse into the Capitals end to Savoy. Cross-ice pass. That's knocked down. And Protas comes out with Ovechkin. And over the line to Ovechkin. Now to the middle to Chychrun. To Protas. He put it across the crease. Never did get it on net. Strome, left wing corner to Ovechkin. Ovechkin shot and a save made by Pickard from a sharp angle. Puck to the left wing point. Chychrun low to Strome. His pass to Ovechkin. Hit a stick. Goes to the line to Chychrun. Pulls it across all the way over to the right wing. He'll shoot it. Kicked out by Pickard. And Perry will roll it on net. So it won't be icing. The crowd starts the Ovi chant here at the Capital One Arena in Washington. Puck brought in on the right wing. Dubois goes to the point. Now to Chychrun. Chychrun with a snapshot just wide of the net and almost came right in front of it. And Dubois got it on the left wing to Chychrun. His shot pad saved by Pickard. I don't know how he saw it. Puck gets to the line, but it doesn't get out. Wilson's going to keep it in. Now McDavid will wheel in behind the net. 6:45 to go in the third. 6-2, Capitals lead. And it gets to center ice. Dubois into his own end. Now it's Carlson coming up the left wing. Into Oilers territory. Off the left wing boards. Behind the net it goes. Turned up by Klingberg. His pass goes off of Carlson. That's kept in. Radish. Across to Carlson. Into the right wing corner for Dubois. Dubois hit along the right wing boards. Goes in behind the net. On the right wing, goes to the line. Carlson over to Sandin, left point. Into the middle to Dowd. Right side to Carlson in front of the net. And that's off a stick, goes over to the left wing point. Dowd to Carlson. Comes across. Here's Dowd. A shot off the stick of Nugent Hopkins. That'll go out of play. 5:51 to go here in the third. 6-2, Capitals lead. The Oilers will be right back from the Capital One Arena in Washington. It's Ford Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
When it comes to your new home, nothing should stop you from getting exactly what you want. Coventry Homes puts your needs front and center. They won't dig past your questions about customization, and making changes won't get you sent to the penalty box. With their customizable designs and flexible options, your game-changing home is within reach. Score big with flexibility by Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers.
When the Oilers are on the ice, the big hits are a part of the game. But they shouldn't be a part of your drive. If you've been injured in a car collision, let James H. Brown & Associates and their over 200 years of combined injury law experience help you. Locally owned and proud Edmonton Oiler fans, James H. Brown & Associates is ready to support you with their unrivaled experience, unrivaled results, and unrivaled commitment. When accidents happen, head to jameshbrown.com.
Businesses deserve the best protection against cyber threats. Alltech offers state-of-the-art IT and cybersecurity solutions to safeguard digital assets. The team of experts at Alltech are dedicated to providing the highest level of security, ensuring that data remains safe and operations are seamless. With Alltech, businesses can focus on growth while the rest is handled. From advanced threat detection to comprehensive data security, Alltech has it covered. Choose Alltech for reliable and effective cybersecurity. Visit alt-tech.ca now to learn more.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at the Capital One Arena in Washington, 6-2. Capitals lead the Oilers. So we got 5:51 to go here in the third period.
This is one of the deepest teams in the league. I mean, the Oilers have been flat out beat tonight.
Capitals,
much like they were by Winnipeg in the first game of the year. Those are the top two teams. Which, again, I just kind of reinforced. They didn't have Connor McDavid when they played Washington at home. Edmonton was playing pretty well at that time. Had lost in Vancouver. Outshot the Caps 32-14. But this one, Washington's been a better team by a considerable stretch this afternoon. Cam, sorry?
Yeah, no, that's absolutely true. As Arvidsson will get it to the blue line, he doesn't get out, comes across to Ovechkin, the save made by Pickard. He squeezes it and holds on as Alexander Ovechkin's looking for the hat-trick goal. And he has had plenty of chances. Ovechkin up to .881 in his career. 28 on the season. Had plenty of chances in the third period to get the hat-trick goal, but Pickard was able to keep it out. Faravari down the left wing, a shot, and that's kicked out by Pickard.
But they don't waste any time putting pucks over that, right? That's one of them. Which even makes Edmonton came to this game this weekend averaging the most shots on goal in league camp. And they don't put everything to the net.
Emberson into the right corner, takes a hard hit. Puck along the boards in the Capital zone. Frank off the left wing, won't get it out. Henrique had kept it in. Eller on the right side to Roy. Behind the net, gave it away, wrapped in front by Skinner. Scores! Jeff Skinner stole it behind the net. Brings it back to the front, gets it underneath Lindgren. And the Oilers cut the Capital lead to 6-3.
Well, that's what he can do for you. He's got an active stick. Just wish that maybe would have happened earlier in the game when he had the two chances. 11th goal of the season for Jeff Skinner, no assist.
.15:05 time of the goal for Skinner.
He took the over in today's game.
Yeah. Charlie Lindgren's gone to the Capitals bench. He's got an issue with his skate. The equipment staff is quickly trying to
I haven't minded Nugent Hopkins, Arvidsson, and Hyman as this game has gone on.
They've had good shifts.
Would give you something to think about.
All right. It's like Lindgren's got it all figured out. He's back in the net. Oilers down 6-3 as Draisaitl with it at center. Cross to Nurse. He'll shoot it in. It's going to rim on the right. Chychrun will take it behind the net. Just dodging the forecheck of Perry, and now Chychrun will get it out. The right wing to Wilson. He went to shoot it in. Often Oilers' stick goes out of play. We're going to take a break. We got 4:32 to go here in the third. 6-3 Capitals lead the Oilers from the Capital One Arena in Washington. It is Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Edmonton. Big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today.
For years now, we've been warning Edmontonians on the hazards of our stormwater facilities. While they may appear to look like still ponds, there is moving water beneath the surface, which makes the ice dangerously... The unpredictability of stormwater facilities makes them treacherously unsafe for all winter activities, even walking. So think twice. Don't go on the ice. A safety message from EPCOR.
Did you know the RCMP polices over 99% of Alberta's landscape? From the oil sands to the Rockies to the prairies, the RCMP has a province covered. Providing policing services to more than 1,700 communities and with over 150 career specializations, the Alberta RCMP has something to fit everyone's goals and lifestyles. Visit rcmpcareers.ca and take the next step towards your career with the Alberta RCMP. A message from the Government of Canada.
Hey Edmonton, big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today.
All games, all seasons. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at the Capital One Arena in Washington, Capitals with a 6-3 lead on the Oilers. 4:32 to go in the third. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. Goal by Jeff Skinner has got the Oilers to within 3. Henrique out there with Brown and Skinner for the Oilers on the back end. Klingberg and Kulak. Puck directed into the Edmonton zone. Henrique to John Klingberg. Brings it up the right wing. Connor Brown has to deal with the pinching Jacob Chikrin. Puck goes into the corner. To Haim, to the end boards. Dowd in to help out. Puck gets to the corner. Now it goes to Skinner. He'll find Brown. He'll skate out through center ice. To Kulak. That's spun around near the blue line. Goes into the Capital zone. Chikrin turns it up the left wing. Chikrin now to the middle. To center ice now to Dowd. He'll drop it to Duhaime in front of the net. That goes off of Klingberg. To the left wing point to Chikrin. Left side to Radish. Will turn and shoot it. Hits the stick of Henrique. Sails out of play with 3:44 to go in the third. The Oilers down 6-3. Nugent Hopkins, Hyman, and Arvidsson back out there. They've had some good shifts here in the third period. Nugent Hopkins has a goal and an assist in this game. Strome to take the draw. Goes in front of the net. Bouchard up the left wing to Arvidsson. At center ice, he'll dump it in. After it, Zach Hyman runs into the end boards with Sandin. Puck comes around. McMichael trying to get it out. He can't. Hyman pinned by Sandin. Goes over to Carlson. Carlson coming up the right wing. Throws it across to Sandin as he gains center. Now flips it. Goes into the glove of Pickard. Sets it to Ekholm. Ekholm off the left side to Arvidsson. And into the Capital zone. Left wing. Goes to the left wing corner. Want to drop that back. But it goes right to Ovechkin. Give it to Sandin in the left wing corner. Long pass over the stick of Strome. It's icing against the Capitals.
I don't envision that Chris Knobloch would pull Calvin Pickard here with a 3-goal deficit. The final 3 minutes, all that does is affect the plus minus and make it way worse. Now, 6-4 game, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Face up. Well, oh, hold on.
So Ovi's on the ice, too. Yeah. I'm a little surprised by this.
Yeah, Pickard just went to the bench at the last second here. You're right. Ovechkin's on the ice.
A little surprised.
He's already got 2.
Are you a little surprised? I am.
A little bit. And you know if Ovechkin gets it, he's firing that to the net. Puck goes back to the line. Nurse, left wing to McDavid. Now to Perry. To McDavid. To the blue line to Nurse. Over to Emberson on the right point. On the right side to Draisaitl. To Emberson. His shot and his stick breaks. Ovechkin, the empty net. He scores. And the hats rain down onto the ice at the Capital One Arena.
Ty Emerson's been a guy in that situation.
Stick just snapped in half. It's 7-3 for the Capitals. Ovechkin's got 29 on the season.
I mean, you couldn't have written it up any worse.
Nope. Oilers get control. Goes back to Emberson to take the one-timer, and his stick
never on
rated.
the ice in an empty net situation.
Well, you can't fault him for his stick breaking. That's incredibly bad luck. Ovechkin up to 882. Closing in on Wayne Gretzky's 894. (7-3) Capitals here with 2:38 to go in the third period. They get the Pats all cleaned up. Well, most of them. All right, got a few extras. We can get back to the last 2:38. Chychrun takes it back into his own end for Washington. Up the left wing with Mangiapane, cross ice pass. Van Riemsdyk to Chychrun, still in his own end. Up the middle to Eller. Come into the Oilers zone. Eller might try to go to the net. Instead, he's forced into the left wing corner by Klingberg. Todd Colson skating away for Edmonton to center ice. Will bounce it in. Chychrun spins away from Savoy. On the right to Van Riemsdyk. Back to Chychrun. Chychrun didn't like the looks of things at the Edmonton blue line. Will take it back. Now to Roy on the left side of Mangiapane. He'll get into the Oiler end on that left wing. On the right, Radish let it go by to the point to Roy's shot. That gets blocked, and out with it is Henrique. Now to Brown, and over the Washington blue line to Henrique, up the right wing boards. To the blue line for Matthias Ekholm. Get it in behind the net, it'll come in front. The backhand, the save made by Lindgren as that puck went to Jeff Skinner. Lindgren holds on with 1:24 to go here in the third, and the Capitals are up 7-3. Face off to the left to Lindgren. Henrique into the face-off circle with Nick Dowd. Ferravari up the left wing, able to get it out for the Capitals. Pass to Hain. Icing waved off. Puck to the left point. Ferravari going towards the net, and his shot goes off the stick of Skinner and wide. Into the right corner. Dowd has it. Pokes it to the blue line to Roy. Coming up to the last minute here in the third. Edmonton down 7-3 to the Capitals. Puck to the left wing point. Ferravari into the high slot to Radish. His shot, that gets blocked. And the puck goes over to the right wing boards. Henrique to Skinner, got it out, gave it to Brown. Brown into the Capital zone, slows up on the left. To Skinner, shoots it wide of the net. Also the right wing boards in the Capital zone. We're down to 32 seconds left. To Roy at the side of his goal. To Ferravari, off the left wing boards and out. Icing waved off. Mercifully. 20 seconds left. Emberson weaves his way out. It's the center ice and shoots it in. Puck goes off the stick of Chychrun. They'll go to the blue line. Emberson will shoot it. Stick save made by Lindgren. Puck to the right wing corner. Nugent Hopkins to Emberson. A shot kicked out by Lindgren. Puck goes to the right corner. And this one's over. 7-3 the final as the Capitals defeat the Edmonton Oilers. And the Oilers dropped 3 in a row for the first time since the start of the season.
Yeah. And this one was capital punishment here in Washington. We've got a team that right now looks like the best team in the Eastern Conference, and they showed it. They were bigger than better than Edmonton in every facet. And they deserve the win.
Yeah, they did.
And the Oilers are going to have to recalibrate and figure some things out for Tampa Bay and for Florida and Carolina.
Tampa's won 4 straight.
Again, think of when their 3-game losing streak to open the season.
Yeah.
2-game losing streak, winning an overtime loss, whatever, against an overtime loss and a loss.
They weren't great in those 2 games.
Coming out of Christmas, and now these 2. And matinees, there's one place Edmonton's played pretty well at matinees out east, historically. Want to know where that is? MSG.
Yeah.
That's it. I've had 2 of the former coaches of the team been in contact here. It's always been tough. Saturday in Philly, Sunday in Washington. And too many mistakes yesterday and just beaten by a better team today.